Hello everybody and welcome to this makeup tutorial. Today I'm here to teach you guys the skills, the techniques and the knowledge of makeup, especially for those who are very amateur and those beautiful women who really don't know how to enhance their looks. In this tutorial, I have done high definition eye makeup and a dark lipstick. I have covered topics like basic prepping of your skin just before you apply the foundation or the BB cream. I've also covered topics like contouring your face, especially as per your face type. My face structure, which is a heart shaped, and as per my face structure, I have done the contouring and how to blend the contour. That technique I have highlighted. I've also highlighted how to apply the blush on, how to apply the concealer, to blend the concealer into your face. Also some skills and techniques, how to apply your eyeshadows, your eyeliner and your mascara. Highlighting your eyebrows also has been covered in this. I hope this tutorial will really serve you to the purpose of training you and enlightening you on the techniques of makeup. So we all are not perfect, we all have some or the other flaws, but we can definitely strive for perfection through makeup techniques. It is one of the wonderful tools that women have to accentuate their beauty, so why not use it? This makeup tutorial basically starts with me wearing no makeup at all and then showing how I transform myself in front of the camera, in front of you guys. So I really hope you enjoy watching it just the way I enjoyed creating this tutorial. Okay, so let's start prepping up your skin before applying your makeup. So here I am barefaced without any trace of makeup, and I'm using a primer which is from Dubai and it is not available in India, so I'm not going to mention the name here. The Indian primer brand that I would recommend is the Derma Co primer. 2% niacinamides pore minimizing primer for all skin types, and it is for rupees 300 in the market. Really very pocket friendly and definitely suits to give a very even skin tone before you apply your BB cream or your foundation. While applying primer to your face, it's best to use your fingers, then apply it with a brush or a sponge. Natural heat from your fingertips, a process known as thermogenesis, helps to soften the primer and allows it to spread more evenly across your skin. Always work in an upward direction. This not only ensures better absorption, but also promotes a lifting effect for your skin. Don't forget to extend the application down to your neck area as well. Now I'm applying a tinted moisturizer from the brand Skin Story. It is a Moringa tinted moisturizer with UVA and UVB protection. This product is sweat resistant, water resistant and provides 8 hours of protection. Since it has SPF 50, it is ideal for long wear. I've been using this tinted moisturizer for a very long time and it is easily available at Nykaa counters. Just ask for it and you will find it. However, you can always explore other brands too. Go for any product that suits your skin the best. You can also opt for a moisturizer as per your skin type, which can be dry, oily combination or normal. If you have oily skin, I recommend a water-based moisturizer. For dry skin, an oil-based moisturizer would work better. Prepping your skin up before applying any kind of makeup over it allows it to stay hydrated, making it a perfect base before applying your BB cream or your foundation. A good moisturizer always prevents your skin from looking dry, patchy or cakey after applying the foundation. Now I'm using a BB cream from the brand Rene and the shade is Butterscotch. I would like to highlight this point that there are plenty of BB creams and CC creams available in the market in our country which you can choose from, especially if you would like to have an added sun protection. I would always recommend you guys to go for a BB cream which has an added moisturizer and an added sun protection like an SPF 30 for instance, which will help you to keep your skin hydrated for a very long period of time and also protected from the harsh UVA and UVB rays of the sun. Always remember sunscreen is very crucial even on days when you're not spending a lot of your time outdoors. Even then you should wear a sunscreen. So always stay hydrated and protected. Now let's talk about concealers. I'm using a concealer which is from the brand Maybelline, which is 1 or 2 shades lighter than my natural skin tone. I always recommend going for a lighter skin toned concealer than your natural skin tone, and the reason being for that is you need to highlight certain features of your face like the bridge of your nose, your under eye area, your forehead, your eyelids, the area above your lips and your chin. So these areas need to be highlighted with a lighter skin tone concealer to give a very nice effect. Now to blend the concealer well into your skin, I'm using a makeup sponge here, and you can use any other similar tool which will help to blend it properly into your skin. Please observe the technique of blending it in a dabbing motion, and the key is not to spread it like a foundation but to dab it. The technique applied here helps it to stay in place without spreading it like a foundation. This method of application also helps in avoiding any kind of creasing that happens under the eye area. Makeup is all about the technique of application, which is the most important, and obviously blending. Now after applying the base of the makeup, which is the BB cream and the concealer, and have blended properly onto my skin, I'm applying a compact powder to set the makeup straight, and here I'm using the brand MAC Studio Fix compact powder in the shade NC20, which is closest to my skin tone. The application of the compact powder to my face using this brush will be in a circular motion. Why we apply a compact powder after applying a foundation and a concealer to your face is only because it helps to give a very smoother finish and sets your makeup straight on your face. This process secures the makeup on your face and it won't come off easily even if you try to rub it off. Just observe the technique how I'm using the brush and evenly applying the powder. It's always upper stroke or a circular motion. Now time to highlight my eyebrows because I have thin eyebrows, so this is the brush that I'm using, and the brow powder which I got from Dubai. You can find any other branded eyebrow powder which is available in the market easily if you do the research. Also alternatively, you can use an eyebrow pencil to highlight and accentuate your brows as per your desired shape. Your brows can really define all your features, and your features stand out when your brows are highlighted. So it is your obligation to keep them neat and clean. Always thread them at regular intervals and visit the parlors often. You can also use other techniques like waxing your brows or plucking them if you're an expert at it. If you are an amateur to shape your eyebrows, I would recommend to get them done professionally. Shaping them basically brings about an enormous transformation. So this is how intricately I shape my eyebrows using this brush, which is really awesome. So now it's time for eyeshadow, and here I'm using these two type of brushes to apply eyeshadow on my crease line and on my upper lids. So please do invest in eyeshadow brushes which will help you for proper eyeshadow application. So here I'm using Huda Beauty's eyeshadow palette which has some amazing exotic colors. So let's play with the colors now. This eyeshadow palette's name is Desert Dusk. So I'm using a vibrant brick colored brown to apply it on my crease line. I'm also using this fluffy eyeshadow brush for the crease line. Just see how I dust off the excess eyeshadow from the brush so that it doesn't look too cakey on my eyelids. An application technique that I want to teach you guys how to apply the crease line brush. Always make sure that it is lightly applied on your crease line, and you can also use your fingertips to blend it properly. It's all about blending and using circular motions outwards. It should go in the outward direction while you do the circular motion, applying it on your crease line lightly. Do not try to press it hard on your crease line. It's all about blending. That's the whole purpose of the application. So also use your fingertips for the thermogenic effect to blend it properly. Remember the feather touch, and you don't want it to look very botched. Now I'll be using a flattened eyeshadow brush and applying a darker brown color on the outer corner of my eyelids. Now again, the secret is all about blending. So I will be sometimes using my fingertips to blend it for that gradient look. and then I'm doing the same on my other eyelid. It has to look equal, so you have to be careful that on one side it shouldn't look too dark and on the other side too light. You have to keep and maintain that balance on both sides of your eyes just to get that perfect look. Now for a more dramatic and defined look, I will be applying the dark brown eyeshadow using the same brush just below the waterline to add more definition to my eyes. Now from the Desert Dusk palette, I'm using a shimmery pink shade to apply it over my eyelids using my fingers to create that thermogenic effect which produces heat, and through this thermogenic effect the eyeshadow blends very smoothly like butter on my eyelids, giving a very shimmery and a nice look. Now to highlight the area below my brows, I'm applying a beige colored eyeshadow. You can also add a shimmery eyeshadow just on that same area that you're applying the light eyeshadow, and also for the inner corner of your eyes, a shimmery light eyeshadow would look amazing. Now it's time to apply some eyeliner, and I'm applying the local brand Lakme eyeliner, which is the good old eyeliner which is easily available anywhere in the market, and it is also very cost effective. I would advise all of you to practice the technique of applying an eyeliner and starting from the center of your eyelid and extending it on the outward direction, creating a winged eyeliner effect look, and then filling the gap up, starting from the inner corner of your eyelid to the center. So this is how you will get and achieve a perfect eyeliner look and a perfect eyeliner effect. So the reason why I choose a liquid eyeliner is because it gives more definition to your eyes. The shape you can create is amazing, especially the winged eyeliner look and effect. It will not come through if you're using a pencil eyeliner. It will not give you the similar definition that you truly want to acquire. Only a liquid eyeliner will really give that look. And witness for yourself the difference between both the eyes. Just see how an eyeliner can really uplift your eyes and give you a transformed look. So it's not just about applying makeup, it's all about the technique that you need to learn how to apply makeup. And here I have just shown you the technique how to apply the eyeliner. It's from the center of your eyelids, taking it outside to the outer corner, and then you fill the gaps starting from the inner corner of your eyelids and then moving to the center of your eyelids. So this is how you fill up the gap, and then you create that beautiful winged eyeliner effect, and it's high definition, guys. You can already see it how highly defined my eyes look, and they really make my eyes pop. So eyeliners can really transform your entire look. Now it's time to apply a mascara, and I'm using Color Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. It creates volume and length to your lashes, and it's cruelty free and paraben free. Kindly observe the application technique of using a mascara. I'm applying an inner and outer motion while applying the mascara with the wand or the brush, and you can see how amazing and how dramatic my lashes are looking after the application. I honestly swear by this mascara, and I have been using it for years and years now. Even while flying in Emirates Airlines as a cabin crew, this is the brand of mascara that I used. I didn't go for any expensive high-end mascara brand. You can see the effect, how it looks on one eye, and compare it to the other eye. This technique of application actually widens your eyes even more because your eyelashes are really big, they're volumized, and they are lengthened as well. So after applying the mascara, let's move forward to apply the kohl pencil, and here I'm using from the brand Plum Kajal pencil, which is non-smudgeable and it really is long-lasting. This brand of Kajal pencil is easily available in the market, and it is very pocket-friendly for about 260 rupees. Remember, India is the only country in the world that offers the best kohl kajal eyeliner pencils and the cone kajals, because we use the natural products, natural ingredients to make them. They are long lasting, sustainable, and true to what it claims. If it is non-smudgeable, then yes, it is non-smudgeable. Now let's move forward to contouring my face, and I'm using a product from the brand Elf, and this shade is a few shades darker to my natural skin tone, and this is the brush applicator that I will be using along to contour my face and blend it into my skin. Since I have a heart-shaped face, I will be showing you and demonstrating the techniques how to apply the contour on a heart-shaped face as per my facial structure. Every face shape and facial structure is different, so as per your facial structure you will have to use the contour techniques and apply them accordingly. So for my facial structure, this is exactly where I need to apply the contour, and then the whole game is to blend it properly into the skin so that it doesn't look too patchy. I'm also applying the contour on my nose to chisel it and sharpen it, and I'm making a V shaped at the end of the bridge of my nose. So that's how it looks, and then my chin, my forehead, everything needs to be contoured. Contouring is basically used for people who want to shape and chisel their cheekbones or their jawline or even their broad forehead. People who are constantly coming into the social media platform, actors, actresses, use the contour technique to make their face look smaller, and if they have any features which look too broad on screen, that can be changed and modified through the technique of contouring. Now let's start blending. This technique of blending is very crucial. Please observe that I'm using the motion is outwards towards the hairline, especially on the forehead area. It is not coming inwards, it is going outwards towards the hairline. The reason why you blend it outwards is because if you try to blend it inwards, it will not look nice. It will give a very gaudy look, and that's not the right way to apply the contour. It's always to be blended outwards on the surface of your face. And note the technique, I'm doing the same on the other side. You have to have the patience to do the blending properly because you don't want it to look very patchy or botched up on your face. So take the patience, take your time and go with the flow. Please do not get impatient because yes, applying makeup needs a lot of patience and perseverance. Now I'm using the same technique as I used for my forehead. It's going outwards towards my ear for my cheekbones, and this also helps to achieve a very nice chiseled jawline and a chiseled cheekbone. So the same technique applies to the jawline outwards, and just exactly how I'm doing it to create that beautiful jawline, chiseled jawline effect. So this is how you need to do it. For the chin as well, it is outwards. You can also blend this liquid contour into your face using your fingers, which will give you a very good result. Now the same technique is used for the other side of my face. So after a lot of patience and hard work, I've finally acquired the chiseled look that I wanted for my face. I'm using my fingers also to blend it properly and nicely, smoothly, especially on the nose area. So guys, this is the final look. This is how my jawline and my chiseled cheekbones look. Now let's move on to applying a blush, and I'm using a blush from the brand Maybelline as well, and this is a very peachy colored powdered blush which I will be applying on the area that I've pointed out on my cheekbones, which will be slightly above the contour area. This will give a very warm look to my cheeks, and honestly guys, it is such a beautiful look, especially in the summers. You can always just go out wearing a blush and that will accentuate your features, your cheeks, giving you a very warm look. See how beautiful it looks. Really like this color. Now again, do not forget to blend it properly onto your cheeks so that they don't look too botched up or too patchy. So I'm really marveling at how beautifully I've created this wonderful makeup. I'm truly pleased with myself right now. So now it's time to wear the lipstick, and I'm going to use a bright brick red colored liquid matte finished lipstick. I will also blend some other light colored lipstick shades along with this lipstick so that it doesn't look too bright on my face because I'm too fair. Since it's not a rocket science applying lipsticks, I don't have to actually demonstrate the technique how to apply it because we all use it in our day-to-day basis. I'm also going to blend it with another shade of beige, which will actually undertone the darkness of the lipstick. So finally, my look is almost done. This is how it looks. Now the last step is a translucent powder to be applied under my eye area to give it a finished and a smooth look. And that's it. I finally achieved the look I set out to create. And I truly hope that you loved the journey as much as I did. So what skills, techniques and little tips are you guys taking away from this tutorial? Do let me know.